Kendall's joining us.
I hope you don't mind.
Just sit. It's a party.
Oh.
Not exactly.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
Erica spent the night in Hayward's hotel room.
David.
And my mother?
In Hayward's hotel room, yes.
Well, it has to be business.
I found her earrings next to the bed.
Those are the ones that I bought her last year for her birthday.
Look, a maid saw her going in at night, and she didn't come out until early the next morning.
Well, I mean, I know she's been off lately, but this...
She's been about as off as you could possibly get.
Okay, so then you agree with me then. There's got to be some other explanation.
Well, since you two won't say it, I'll put it out there. If Erica is sleeping with David, her crazy behavior is starting to make sense.
So tell me.
My mother has been committed to Jackson for a very long time, and the only reason that they're not married right now is because somebody kidnapped her.
What about that flirtation with Caleb?
Well, a flirtation is one thing, but I can't even say it.
Which is why I have to.
Right, look, I know it's a sore subject between us, but my mother really loves your father. And I mean, the fact is that
she slept in David's room all night long. And somehow I doubt they were talking inpatient care till the sun came up.
Okay, can I say something?
I know that you're worried about Jackson.
And why shouldn't I be? I mean, he has put his heart out there over and over again, and Erica has toyed with it like a cat with a dead mouse.
Okay, that's not true.
She and David share a history. You know they do.
Oh. You know what? Just because you got sucked in the whole thing with David doesn't mean
you really want to go there? Really?
Okay.
Well,
so, great. Thanks. But if we can stop fighting each other here and maybe focus our energy on the common enemy, that would be great.
David.
Okay. Man, I don't know what he's doing, and I don't know how it's going to affect Erica or Jack. But if we don't come together on this and stop this loser, then they're not the only ones that are going to be hurt.
Okay. Tell me how I come out on top. How do I beat her?
In your case, the key is simple. Kendall.
Get Kendall on my side and Greenlee will come around.
Wow. You're a quick study. Imagine how bright your future could be with the right teacher.
Fighting amongst ourselves actually helps David.
all right, this whole thing about my mother sleeping in David's room, can we just keep this between us until we can verify it's a fact or not?
Well, I should tell my father.
No, let me talk to her first. Why hurt Jackson until we know if it's true?
You get the story from Erica today.
All right, I gotta fill Jesse in, because we're working together on this whole David thing, but I know he'll be discreet.
All right, I'll go talk to her right now. I'm sure there's got to be some reasonable explanation for all of
I
this.
hope I'm wrong. I hope that David is not involved with Erica. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I know. But if he does have control over her, when you go to her, be careful that you don't push her closer to him.
Okay.
My dad is ready to pick up where he left off before the kidnapping, and if Erica's cut him loose and he doesn't know it yet...
We don't know that.
I just can't think about him getting his heart broken.
Well, then don't. I'm serious, don't. This is supposed to be our honeymoon, right? So just say the word and I'll get you off to some island someplace.
Oh, really?
Yes!
With umbrella drinks and sand, white sand.
Umbrella drinks for you, white sand for me, but yeah, whatever you want.
We talked about choosing our battles, right? And fighting David to protect my father is one worth fighting.
Do you want me to run home and get your armor?
No, I don't need any armor. Just stand beside me and fight. That's all the protection I need.
Call me as soon as you get this, please. Wow. That look really makes you like a different person.
I hope that's a good thing. And apparently Greenlee didn't think so.
Okay, your presentation was intense. But the idea was a really good one.
Well, then maybe there is a way that I could rework it, make it so that more people see the potential.
Sure.
Could Could you maybe offer me some advice on how I could maybe do that? I really could use your help.
Erica?
Are you following me?
Wow, what a high opinion we have of ourselves. No, I was walking back to my room and I saw you sitting here, trying to blush.
What the hell are you talking about?
Isn't that what brides do? Unless I heard wrong, word on the street is you and Ryan got married again.
We did.
That's great. Well, I guess we'll see how long happily ever after lasts this time, huh?
You're so obvious.
Really? And how's that?
You're hiding something. So you're trying to put me on the defensive.
My purchase of the hospital was in full view of everyone. It was strictly a business decision. But if you and your paranoid cohorts can find a way for me to use it for evil, please, let me know.
I'm not talking about the hospital. I'm talking about you and Erica.
So what's the mystery? We're partners.
And lovers?
You really helped me the other day when you and Griffin found me in the park. Brought me back to your place. Let me spend the night. I really appreciate that.
Well, I know you've been through a lot. And I know you're never going to get over the death of your baby. But maybe you can use her memory to inspire you to move on.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to make something of myself. I want to be the kind of woman that she would have been proud of.
Well, you've got great instincts for this business. You really do. I mean, first with the mother-baby product line, and now with this whole fierce thing. It's great.
But I'm new. You know, I need guidance from someone who's done it before, someone who's made it to where I want to be.
Okay, I think you just need to take it down just a notch. You want people to feel the power of the product without
being afraid of it.
Yeah, exactly. Just soften it just a bit.
The look?
Well, that and the whole idea. I mean, first of all, the passion was definitely there. It was definitely there during the presentation. I love that. But there was a little bit of this underlying anger, almost like you were trying to prove something. I think maybe that's the part that turned Greenlee off. You know, with business, it's about confidence, not emotion. You can't take things personally.
So I should separate the emotion from my goal.
Well, you never stop caring. I mean, you should want it so bad that you would kill for it.
Just don't let it show.
Right.
You think if I do that, if I make these changes, that I could maybe present it again for you and Greenlee?
Yeah, I'll talk to Greenlee. I'll see if she can give you another chance.
That's all I'm asking for, just a shot.
I'm sorry. You know what? I really have to be somewhere, and I've got to find somebody.
Oh, anything I can do?
No, thank you. You just take care of yourself. I see big things for you, Madison.
Erica and I, lovers again. Well, there's a thought.
Is it true?
Why are you so interested in my love life? As a newlywed, I would think the last thing you'd be worried about is what's going on in my bed, unless, of course, not much is happening
so
there.
Please, you know what? Don't flatter yourself. I'm so over your games. This is my father's fiance we're talking about. You want to think I'm a woman scorned? Fine. Have your little fantasy. But just know that if you are hurting my father or anyone else I care about, that hell hath no fury part, that's going to become a reality.
You haven't heard from Erica?
No. And even though she's not romantically involved with David, I can't shake this horrible feeling that something is wrong with my mother.
Okay, all right, look, with all the craziness going on, the one thing that has not changed is Erica's love for you, right? So you get her to open up, and maybe we can find out what the hell's going on here.
Right. Well, did you speak to Jesse?
Yeah, he's just as anxious to nail David.
Well, there's Griff. I mean, he sees David as his mentor. He sees him in a completely different light than the rest of us.
Yeah, but he's out of town.
Right, yeah, he's in Chile. He's out in the field.
You know, you can say that you miss the guy, right? You know, you can tell me that.
Yeah.
Don't say that to anybody.
Yeah. Okay, this is my mom's parking garage. I said they have to call me as soon as she arrives, and she just pulled in now, actually.
Okay, you want me to go with you?
No, this is something I have to do on my own, Ryan. Thanks.
I've seen this scam before. You pulled it on me, remember? How did you manage to get control of Erica?
The will of Erica Kane is hers and hers alone. Anything she does for her own reasons and no one else's. Certainly not mine.
I can tell you're holding something back.
Oh my God. You were determined to rewrite history, aren't you? Chalking our marriage off to some sort of spell I cast on you. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. But you and I both know, even if you won't admit it, anything you ever did in our marriage, you did because you wanted to.
You manipulated me, just like you're manipulating Erica.
What am I, some kind of puppet master? Like the moves you made weren't your own? Oh, please, Greenlee. No one ever put a string on you. That's another thing you have in common with Erica.
You're ducking my questions by trying to push my buttons.
Really? And how am I doing?
Well, I haven't slapped you and stormed out of here yet. I'm still waiting for your answer.
Okay, then why don't I reward your personal growth with a completely honest answer? Yes, Erica and I had a thing, okay? But it was a very long time ago.
Why am I finding it so hard to believe you?
I don't know.
Gee, I can't imagine why. Is there something going on here that I should know about?
Okay, who are you and what have you done with my mother?
Sorry?
You're not yourself, Mom. This whole thing with David.
Thing. The hospital was a wonderful business
No,
decision.
I'm not talking about the hospital. I'm talking about the fact that you slept in his room last night. Did David make you do it? Did he blackmail you into sleeping with him because I shot him?
We were working. We were...
Really?
Yes. Really. David and I have been there, done that. There's nothing romantic between us. I'm engaged to Jack. Why? Are people talking about David and me as if we...
Well, they might be.
Oh, I don't even want to think about what would happen if that got back to Jack.
Yes, I agree with you. So, you know what you need to do? You need to call him. Call him right now and make him go away with you and convince him that he is the only man in your life.
Look, I don't know what you've said or done to get my daughter upset.
Well, I'm happy to tell you.
It's the hospital. The way he tricked me into selling to him, he was just rubbing salt in the wound. You got what you want.
What if I want more?
Isn't that what gets you into trouble?
Yeah, that's true. But I have so much less to lose now. Say hi to Erica for me.
Yeah, you dirty. Look, I have no doubts that you can handle yourself just fine, but for your old man, for my peace of mind, so I don't go gray overnight, you just do your best to stay the hell away from Hayward, please.
I'll do my best.
Thank you very much. Erica, can I call you right back?
Jack, let's get away from everyone and everything.
Well, I'd like that very much. I think you and I could use some time alone, just the two of us.
And you know there's nothing I'd like better. So we'll set that up just as soon as I get back.
Get back? Get back from where?
I'm going off to the spa for a few days, maybe a week. I want to be relaxed and refreshed for you.
Relaxed and refreshed. That sounds pretty good, sweetheart. What do you say I go with you?
I'll call you. Bye.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I thought that you were gonna...
Well, don't micromanage me, Kendall. I know what I'm doing. I'm Erica Kane.